Jeez, my throat's so dry. What are we doing, you ask? I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I'm just waiting for Jack because we're gonna stream right now. Let's go to incognito mode so that nobody sees what the hell we're doing. Okay. Well, I was loading up. I don't know. What was I loading up? Right. I have to log on, don't I? There we go. Yeah. 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 I don't know. You know what? What? Well, we're waiting. Let's where's the full screen? Okay, let's capture that. I should probably make another one. Like, rate your music full screen. Like that. And then take every single asset from here. How do I... What if I do this? Okay, let's delete that. And then let's put this in the full screen. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, so they're the exact same. But no, they're not. Wait. Because we're gonna move... I don't know. Let me see this. If I want to look at, like, I don't know, let's go to John Coltrane. And I want to see... Then nothing really protrudes on the left-hand side. So for this, maybe I'll just, like, take that and this. I'll put that in the corner. This up here. Like this. And then this will go... How do I... That. Okay, that should be good. So now there's nothing protruding. I like this. It's comical. What? Ow, ow. It's comical gold. And then I'll take this small one. Be like that. There we go. So now, bam, boom. Perfect. Should I fix that? I'll fix this too. Why not? Bada bap boop pow. Perfect. Now we just wait for Jack. I'm pretty sure he just contact. Oh yeah. Ready. Freddy. S. Why am I offline? Why do I appear offline? Wait. Oh, I should probably call him.
Hello.
Okay, hello.
Sweet. Alright. Let me turn on OBS. So what do you want to do today?
I don't know. Do you want to do that thing where you talk about the rate your music thing and then move on to something else, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, Mario.
Camera's all fucky.
Have you ordered the Travis Scott burger when it was still around?
No, I wish I did.
Me too. I don't know if it's a meme where like if you order the Travis Scott burger, the intro to sicko mode will play or something.
Wasn't there another thing like Cactus Jack sent me or something?
Cactus Jack?
Like wasn't that a thing that like people like would order a Travis Scott burger and then be like, oh yeah, Cactus Jack sent me or something?
Let me look it up. I think so.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. There was another one with another Spanish musician that I got as the day of the election or the day the ballots had to be put in.
Yeah.
And there was a security guard there looking at me suspiciously, but he doesn't know I was ordering McDonald's.
Come on, OBS. Just makes sense.
OBS more like OBS.
I miss my family.
No, you might please. My father is dying. Please stop beatboxing. We're just two. What?
I
Let me.
keep changing my stream format. It gets kind of tricky.
Are you not making multiple scenes with everything?
That's a good idea. I have like a I have like the main scene and then a be right back scene.
Oh, okay.
Okay, why? Come on. This is a real captivating stream, I'm sure.
Oh, I know. Let's have an inception where I just go on my stream and then. Damn it. I'm gonna go on my stream and see if I can incept. I'm not locked in.
Chat, it is nuts, man. And
Who's nuts, man? Nuts, man. Okay. I wonder how this is gonna go. If I put in like. What if I put like webcam? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We are good. We are sexy.
We are golden. Hello, is this thing on? Hello? Is this gonna loop now?
Hello, is this thing on? Hello?
Woo!
Is this gonna loop now?
Now I have to make sure I'm
Woo!
on the right account because I made like a bot account so I can like test how the stream looks. Test how the stream looks.
It's like a crack dream. Woo, look at this. Woohoo. It's like a crack dream. Woo, look at this. Woohoo. Hi, Midas. We're we're on the rate your music thing. Well, we're getting ready because I'm streaming with Jack. So now I'm just doing whatever. I'm just I don't know how to do the Inception thing. I don't know how to do the Inception thing. Like high five on my right side. High five on my right side. Oh, I can pass it on. Right side. Oh, I can pass it on.
We are on.
Oh, I can pass it on.
Okay. Dashboard.
Did I do it? Did I do it? Damn it. Okay. Did I do it? Damn it. Okay.
My
Oh wait.
music.
So left side. Oh wait.
No.
So left side.
Just
So left
chin.
side. It's so hard. It's so hard. Please. It's so hard. Please. Did I do it? I kind of did it. There it is. It's going now. Did I do it? I kind of did it. It's going in a forever loop. It's going now. Did I do it? Kind of did it. It's going in a forever loop.
Do you want to share your screen on this one?
Yeah, I can share my screen. Okay, let's get out of that. If you close the door, I'll never last forever. Is that my video camera? That's my video camera. Don't need to do that. Perfect.
Alright. Here we go.
Okay. I'll go back down to tens and go through the ones I missed.
Okay.
What did I miss? So I missed Love Supreme by John Coltrane. I have this copy. This is regarded as one of the greatest jazz albums of all time. And I guess it's for good reason because like oh sorry?
Oh no, I'm just
No.
nothing.
Okay. This was during a time period where John Coltrane bridged the gap between like old standard modal jazz, bebop, and all the things like that into the segue into his more experimental stuff, which would then set a precedent for like more experimental type jazz. I Love Supreme. I wish I could play some, but like, well, yeah, this was John Coltrane. This was basically like John Coltrane's love letter thank you to God to help him like because like he was struggling with drugs and addiction and everything. And so what he wanted to do was just make something as a thank you. And like you could see he has poems riddled all about inside the Vinyl Slave and everything, and if you read through it and along with some of the notes that he's playing or what he's putting together, it sounds like a cohesive piece, like a gospel church singing in a way.
Oh, wow.
It's very, very powerful. What was it?
So, I don't listen to much jazz, but like, is this a good place to start? Would you say? Or
It's one of the good places to start, and you just led me on to, yeah, baby, Kind of Blue.
so, is it kind of green also? And kind of. Anyway.
No.
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 Kind
It's
of.
too low.
It's too low. 120 pounds. What could I say about Kind of Blue? This is the I see that emote Midas. Um, kind of blue is like it is like pretty much the basis for jazz as we know it because 19 um 1959 came out. It was around that time period of like Elvis had just hit the scene, rock and roll had just hit the scene, and bebop, which was very popular in the 1940s, was starting to wane. So, Miles Davis, being the experimenter he is, wanted to find different ways to expand or express what jazz could do. So, what he did was he searched within what he found was the modal scale, which is basically like, I forgot my music theory, but basically it's just like the segmented notes all on the same scale. And he would just play around with everything, or he would just play around with the scales. So you had legends like Cannonball Adderley, John Coltrane was on this album, um, Bill Evans, and everybody pretty much here is a legend because like uh, kind of blue. Miles Davis just only put in what modal root notes to play, and he heavily encouraged like what's the improvisation. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you could have all these different styles. You had like the clashing of Miles Davis's very introverted, very quiet tones. You had John Coltrane's mathematical, insane, different melodic runs, and then you had Cannonball Adderley's cool swing around. You also
Mm.
had Bill Evans, who's like a legend on his part. I can't really explain much about how Bill Evans is great. Curran can do a better job of that because I mean he took a class all on Bill
Mm-hmm.
Evans. But yeah, kind of blue. If any of you guys in the chat want to start on jazz, this is definitely the place to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. Like every time I'm in a conversation about jazz, like the improvisational aspect of it is super stressed. So like, would you say that Miles Davis kind of like started that, or was it like
Um,
improved?
Miles Davis, well, he didn't really start that. I mean, yeah, I guess improvisation was around, but
Mm-hmm.
in this formula to have like absolute full freedom of musicians and have it work the way it does to be like a benchmark into what jazz could become. It's pretty much insane. Just like how all of these talented jazz legends just like were able to make something very cohesive and
Mm-hmm.
sort of lay out what you could do with it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Miles Davis is a
Nice.
legend. I'm sorry.
No, no, just saying cool.
Sweet.
Like,
um.
sweet.
Okay. This is Miles Davis again.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Now this is where. So, I feel like Miles Davis. Um. Much in the same boat of Stevie is like it's insane how much he collected and how much he wanted to do to expand his sound because like he started in like the 40s with like the bebop era and this
Mm.
is the guy who was at the forefront of like the changes of jazz and the expansion of jazz. Miles
Wow.
Davis helped to start in like jazz fusion, which is like a blend of jazz and rock. He actually at one point, I think it was um at one point he wanted to collaborate with Jimi Hendrix, and that would
Oh,
have been
wow.
amazing. But you know, sadly,
Was it like, did he try to before Jimi Hendrix died, or was it?
yeah, he absolutely did.
No.
Um, and what else? Miles Davis was also he was also a fan of Prince, which is awesome.
Wow.
um,
And
what a guy.
yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Guitarists like Hendrix were like so good, and like Hendrix couldn't even read music.
Yeah,
Like
uh,
he was all self-taught and everything. It's just
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
And just like I would have loved to see like albums come out of like forward thinkers like Davis or Hendrix, where they just push the limits of what an instrument or what music could do, and then just see
Yeah.
what kind of thing they could have created. But sad
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah. For real.
On the topic of In a Silent, this is probably my favorite Miles Davis album, just because like this is like the start of the electric era where he started to incorporate Fender Rhodes, things like that. He started to use the electric guitar, which was, I don't know why it was looked down upon. I guess it was just because of the jazz purists. He was like, oh, where's the brass instruments or something? I was like, I mean, like it's all there, but you know, you got to try what you got to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miles
Mm.
Davis is In a Silent Way. I get what I love about this is just like the energy that it gives off because again, it's like free form avant-garde where pretty much the goal to certain priorities is to sort of set a sort of feeling within what you listen to. And with
Mm-hmm.
this one, it just feels more like it feels very atmospheric. It's like when you're going home at night and then you just it's almost as if there's probably something around you, but you're just walking
Yeah.
and it's super quiet. It's like that feeling.
Yeah. Like you know that you're probably alone, but you still have that like feeling. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also that, and there's also the fact that it's like it's very like yeah, like the descriptor says, it's very meditative and hypnotic because it would just things like the roads would be sprinkled around. There'll be like it'll be like a scream coming from Miles Davis's trumpet in a corner. And all in all,
Mm-hmm.
there's just this like this heavy, heavy slushy backbeat that makes it feel like a dream, like you know the feeling where like you try to run or fight in a dream and it just feels very
Yeah.
like oh no,
Oh. Oh. Oh fuck.
oh fuck, I
Oh
can't
fuck.
believe I can this.
Oh fuck. My hands are actually like honey or something. I don't know.
Oh, my hands feel like honey. The free Google Chrome browser extension that I should have downloaded to save $50 when
Sponsored by honey.
Man, when I got these brass knuckles, I couldn't swing for shit. But with honey, there's a weight off my conscience because knowing that I saved $40 when I got it off
It's like your dreams are sponsored by honey.
Oh no, I'm drowning in shit. If only I stopped it with MeUndies. The most comfortable pair of underwear that you'll ever buy. MeUndies comes in many customizable um
Like you're so deep into like whatever like YouTube or like streaming career. Like even your subconscious is sponsored by something.
yeah.
Uh
Um
man.
Honey underwear? Hell yeah, Midas. Oh, we could save money with honey by on MeUndies. Oh, it's an Inception. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Alright, cool. Well, it's just me. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. If anyone's on Nico's stream, I can't see the chat, so. Oops. Do. Is Nico back?
I'm back. Hello, Mario.
Nico! Hello.
Um. Wow. Let's talk about Ford. Okay. Whoa. Um.
Yeah, Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Blevins. Wow. Robert Plant and Fortnite collab. Okay.
Yo, Robert Plant Burger.
I fucking love the black bean burger from. Oh my god, if Robert Plant sells out.
Oh my god.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
my lemon song fucking burger. You were saying?
I mean, it'd be really sad to see that, but
Yeah.
I mean, like an artist that old, it'd be kind of funny. Honestly.
It's like a butchered lemon song. Squeeze my
Yeah.
lemon for $1.95 or something like. Oh,
Oh man.
you get my burger, get the coupons, go down to the Burger King. I should have let you, babe. It's like I don't feel comfortable listening to this anymore.
Sponsored by honey.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to. What's a Zepp song that fits honey? Oh, bye, Midas.
Um.
Have a good day.
Hi, Minus.
Um,
Uh. Mm, I mean, you have Radiohead, Pablo, honey.
that's. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's
Hmm.
let's move on.
This is Kendrick Lamar's "To Pimp a Butterfly." I think this is the most recent 10 I gave on here.
Yep.
Um,
Mm.
I cannot believe it's probably my favorite jazz not jazz, Jesus. My favorite rap album just because of how like of how much it brought together. It brought like neo soul, funk, poetry, experimental hip hop, political hip hop, jazz. Um
Yeah. Mm.
it was like so what I loved was that like I don't know where to start. Kendrick had made like he made a very he made a narrative with To Pimp a Butterfly, or it just told a story of a person who suddenly gets fame and then what they reflect on. And through every single beginning of every song on the album, he would read parts of a poem and then keep adding on to it. And that poem would add on to an ending that I do not want to spoil.
This is a good ending.
It's a really good ending, yeah.
Man, I
Um,
gotta listen to it.
it's super good. I couldn't believe it because like this is one of those albums because usually when I listen to a new album, sometimes I'll be like, sometimes I do have to sit through it occasionally, but then there is
Yeah.
the ones that just like immediately right from the get go grab you and then just pull you in until the very end. This is one of those albums.
Oh yeah. I feel that. Wish you were here.
Oh yeah, wish you were here definitely.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than whoever's listening, please listen to it. And Kendrick, I'm too intimidated to collab with you. Let's collab, please.
That'd be so sick though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What do you think of rap in previous decades versus like more modern
um
stuff?
I don't want to be that I haven't really listened to a lot of modern hip hop because I mean usually the mainstream is like uh the occasional trap here and there where sometimes they'll just be rapping about nothing
Yeah.
because like it feels very weird because like you know Public Enemy and NWA were like the spitting they were hip hop before was just a reflection of what they grew up with and how they made it out and what it was like growing up here or there and like
Mm-hmm.
Pac or Biggie they reflected on like existential crises, depression, things like that, and then just seeing it segue to here, but knowing that there's people like Kendrick Lamar or something, it, it's very like it it's very nice to think about. There are still people out there like him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like the very introspective and self-aware type.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. It's
Um.
like
Oh yeah.
not to me like that. Like, oh, modern music sucks. like like a lot more stuff in the mainstream is like kind of lacks as much depth. I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that there isn't any, but like when there is depth, like sometimes not everyone notices it. Like when I talk about music to a lot of people, like oftentimes I'll hear like, oh, I kind of just listen to it for the sound, not really the lyrics.
Yeah. I
But
I mean, to each their own, but like,
yeah,
yeah, they're missing a huge portion of if that was what the artist prioritized in mind.
yeah. Well, it's not a bad thing, really. I mean, art is meant to be interpreted in different ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is
So.
is that Obama? Yeah. I'm not, I just wasn't sure if that was Obama.
Obama?
Obama, Kendrick. Um, but yeah,
Obama Kendrick collab?
collab. What was I gonna say? But yeah, back on your point. Um, yeah, I agree with that. That it just should be interpreted in its own way.
Yeah.
But there's also like the underlying aspect of like look at every part first, and even if you don't like it, at least you know that there's still some parts there.
Yeah. Yeah. And like in like today's music there's like a lot more kind of like just making it for cash, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not I'm not a musician.
No, I see your point in that with some
Yeah.
artists. Sean Lennon.
Surely.
Um, this is the first album that he made after the Beatles broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus Christ, this is probably like one of the rawest albums I've ever heard from anybody. Cause like now that since the Beatles broke up, John Lennon didn't have anybody to support him except for Yoko. But like it's not a
Yeah.
bad thing. I don't know why people like bashing on Yoko when she was like the influence for things like Imagine, and she helped him through so many things.
Yeah. So
But
oh, it's not the OG Beatles. What?
anyway, um, but
It's not the real Beatles.
okay.
Anyway, back to intelligent conversation.
Anyway, back to intelligent conversation. Things like oh, was it Mother? Oh, was it things like Mother, Love, like Mother, where he's just at the end screaming for his mother and father. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What else? There was Working Class Hero, where he just reflected on his past isolation. Like this was basically just one big therapy session that he was allowed to that he just put all down. And this was a very approachable album just because the instrumentation was what was it? one of the things about this was that it was very approachable in terms of its instrumentation, because it was very mellow and down low, and
Mm-hmm.
the instruments that complemented it. Like Ringo, I don't know why people are like Ringo's blah blah blah, because like he knows exactly what the hell he's doing, especially on like this album. He drives the whole thing. Like his tone and just like what he chooses to do is exactly what needed to be complemented or what needed to be brought out of the album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Because like if one thing will be like maybe something will be lacking, then Ringo's drum part will come in and then it'll immediately hook like an I Found Out, where like
Yeah.
it just starts off with this very grungy type thing, and it's very slow in the beginning, and then immediately after that it's just Ringo going off.
Yeah. I wish Ringo was more appreciated.
Yeah, because like
Like,
oh yeah.
oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say because like even if he isn't the most technical, he's the most in a song, and also he's like a
Mm-hmm.
human metronome. Because I
Yeah.
there was this thing where I did where I like the solo on the end in Abbey Road. I put it right next to a metronome, and every single downbeat was on time.
Yeah. And like his singing in what's the fucking song? Well, Help for My Friends.
Oh yeah,
Like he was really good, and like I wish he could sing more in other songs because he was good.
yeah.
You know?
Like I feel like um he had he had some of the best sounding vocals aside from Paul.
Yeah. Like he sounded like kind of, I guess, unconfident. You could say
Yeah,
when he was singing, but like I mean that's just because he didn't have the chance
yeah.
that often. I
Um,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. Yep.
However, Ringo, while we do like your musicianship, we're not gonna ignore a few things.
Wait, what?
Your baby. He sold it for charity, which is good, but like, um,
he made
he
these?
made these all in MS Paint. And to the gallery.
Oh,
No, your your baby. Woo! Hey, it's Badfinger.
oh man.
Headman. Um, I think it was like he said like on computer you have to call them something. So I have Chef a la mode. Hell yeah! All right. Anyway.
Like those are kind of good. Like, well, I mean, would I buy them? No, but
But
would you
yeah,
buy? Would
no,
you? Would you buy one?
probably like your baby.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had no idea those existed. Oh my.
It was super fun. Um, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Sean Lenny Plastic. What else is there to say? He was a very rebellious. Yeah, he was a very rebellious dude. Very anti-religious in the sense of like the people that shove it down their throats and things like that. And whatever
Yeah.
happened during that time where people were so like I don't know what's the right word to use, but like very in a they thought in a certain way that made them not be open to certain ideas.
Yeah, like stuck in their ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. like, I don't follow religion, but, like, I don't care if you're, like, not an asshole about it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just be nice. Be a
absolutely.
nice person.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, like,
Uh,
I really.
Oh, no. You were saying?
Like, I think it's a real shame that, like, religion and politics are so intertwined nowadays,
Yeah,
and it's like used a lot for manipulation and all that. And then, in doing so, the original teachings of the religion are kind of lost. So,
yeah.
anyway, music.
Anyway,
Anyway,
the White Album. Ah,
wait,
yeah.
it's a slightly off-tone white.
It's my piss.
It's not white, it's eggshell.
The Eggshell album.
Yeah. What do you think of this one?
I thought it was very, very strong. I really liked it, even though it wasn't very cohesive. It was very diverse with like how it goes from back in the USSR to Dear Prudence to Obladi to While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and then like later on, Your Blues, which I really love.
Mhm.
Everybody Monkey and Helter Skelter.
Monkey.
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 Everybody wants to go back to being monkey.
Obati.
What
Obata.
life goes.
Monkey.
Ah, 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 ah.
Yeah.
Um, what did you think of the White Album?
Kind of same with what you're saying. Like, it's not totally cohesive, but got a lot of great stuff. Obati. Obata makes me happy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Um, what else? I really like I Will is really nice. I Will, I liked yeah, I really liked the rawness of Your Blues, Mother. What else was there? I wish people knew more about like things like Savoy Truffle or uh well yeah, Your Blues, Julia, things like that. Oh, Blackbird. Um,
Yeah.
Happiness
I
is a
wish
warm.
we could.
Yeah.
I wish we could play these albums as we're talking about 'em.
That would be so fun. And then
Yeah.
Paul's like, what? Yeah, and
He pops out of nowhere.
they call me Paul McShot, and he runs into my bathroom and like um files a tax return to his address. You're like, Paul is like, I'll get your tax return, and then does a backflip out the window and wakes the neighbors, and all the dogs run after him. He's like, I landed in a fucking dumpster, and then he runs away. And then
Yeah.
when you're sitting at the couch, Ringo like jumps through the window like Crash in that one commercial.
Yeah. It's like the trailer for Crash 2.
Yeah.
Boy, I just flew in from England and boy am I arms tired.
Steals my ice maker.
Yeah. Ooh, Johnny Cash.
This was such a badass album. What was it? Yeah, he played. This is the only live album I have on here. It was because he
Yeah.
played it at Folsom Prison, and
Mm-hmm.
what was it? Yeah, Johnny Cash at a what was it? He had a really good lineup. He started off with like the classic "Hello, I'm Johnny Cash," and then he goes into Folsom Prison. Um,
Mm.
then he goes into 25 minutes. These are some what a badass. Like he revs up the crowd. He knows what songs they'll like. He knows how they think. So he's like, I don't know. It was like something about like, you have the tap water. It smells. It's a little bit yellow. Can I have something to drink or something? And like,
Mm.
and I res up the crowd in a way where like, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. Where they say like, if he said "Let's riot," the prison probably would have rioted.
let's let's put ketchup on our hot dog.
I put
Man.
let's put let's put the bowl. Let's put the cereal, the milk, and then the bowl.
God. Man. I had a like huge debate over like cereal and milk ordering yesterday.
Really?
Like, like the, to me, the only acceptable like reasoning for doing like milk and cereal is when you're like running low on milk, you know, because you can't do it milk cereal because then you're almost definitely gonna end up with too much milk
That's true. Yeah.
or not enough cereal.
You see,
So
I
like
think I
you
have a hack though. If you run out of
what?
if you put too much milk, you can cancel it out by putting in orange juice.
Yeah, wow, that's a really good
And
point.
like 5 minutes later, when you forget, you're like, I have to brush my teeth.
Oh god,
God damn it.
that's disgusting. I remember I was a little kid, I like just brushed my teeth and then I tried a sip of orange juice and that was just terrible.
It was, yeah, it was
And
awful.
I didn't do it since. Yeah,
No.
true story. Anyway,
Fleetwood
Fleetwood
Mac,
Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, the 1975 album. Wow. Okay.
Woohoo, woohoo.
I don't know what else to say. This was where Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham first joined the band, and
Yeah.
this is where Fleetwood Mac's sound changed from like a blues rock to more of a pop soft rock thing. And
Mm.
I can't believe what I heard because like I didn't expect this to be anything different, but like things like Blue Letter,
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, um the even like Christine McVie's pop songs like Sugar Daddy or Warm or Over My Head, they sound so
Mm-hmm.
modern. I couldn't believe
Yeah.
it. Like it's the same with Rumors. Like they say it hasn't influenced pop, but I think like it's just because it was so underlying that it has the longevity to have possibly influenced whatever came after it.
Yeah, definitely. I remember hearing rumors for the first time and thinking like, oh wait, is this like 2015 or something? But then
Yeah.
like oh no.
Yeah, I had the same
Yeah.
thought. Oh, sorry.
No, you
Oh, I was just gonna say, hello. I had the same thought because like I
go.
didn't
Yeah.
know about Rumors until I looked at the lineup and I was like, wait, Dreams, Go Your Own Way, and The Chain was on here. I was like, wait, man, what the hell? What the hell else is on here? And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Go your
Own
own way.
way, go your own way. That's probably my favorite song off
Mm.
of Rumors.
Mm.
Strong hitter.
I think probably the chain is my favorite off of Rumors.
Yeah.
It's really.
It's so hard to pick. Now I think about it, I'm like, wait, but there's You Make You Love and Fun. There's also Dreams on here, and then there's also Never Go. It's so hard. I don't know.
Yeah, like Rumors or chain or giving it but I don't know, man. It's so hard.
Yeah, that Travis Scott feature on Secondhand Booze. um, the track listing for Fleetwood Mac 1975. I think the strong contenders that most people know about is like, yeah, Stevie Nicks' Rhiannon and Landslide. Landslide is one of my favorite songs. It's so nice,
Yeah,
just in general.
cool.
Um,
It's really good.
yeah, it's and like, oh, was it? There are some songs where I feel like the live version was better. Like I'm So Afraid. There's a live version of where they went
Mhm.
down like they went down a note for everything, and then it has this much darker and heavier tone to it.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's like Echoes, Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the first half, like excuse.
So
First 10 minutes are like really melodic and like really like catchy, and then it just goes full fucking 180 with that one. But anyway,
hmm
Marvin Gaye.
oh yeah, Marvin Gaye. Anyway, sorry for good. Okay. All right, put it on positive. I could just be like, ha ha ha, ha yeah. Um, what to say about this album? This album wasn't popular when it came out. It didn't sell well, but it's probably like,
No.
yeah, no. It's probably like along with
Mm.
John Lennon's Plastic Ono Band. It's probably one of the rawest albums I've ever heard. Because Marvin Gaye was going through a divorce with, I think it was Anna Gordy. Yeah, Anna Gordy, who was the sister of Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown, and for
Mhm.
those of you who don't know, the uncle of the members of LMFAO.
Oh. Oh wow. Interesting.
It's very cool. The Gordy family's huge for stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, Marvin Gaye's Here My Dear. There was like he almost wanted to like cuz he Marvin Gaye couldn't afford to pay for divorce settlements. So what the court ordered was like to get what he would Anna would get a percentage of whatever he made on his next album. But so when he was time to make the album, he thought that he wanted to make it so bad that nobody would buy it. But his artistic side was too proud to just let a project just die like that. So
Yeah.
what was it? What he did was like hidden underneath this like this disco and smooth soul is like very it's like very scathing remarks at Anna and like the both he'll tell through both sides or he'll be like he'll tell it like it is. He won't sugarcoat it. He like I think one line was like, "Do you remember all that bullshit we lived in or something?" Um
Yeah.
Anger is that enough is a sweet song. I think it
Mhm.
was like he even talked about personal instances like why did you turn me into the police or things like that.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, it's very heavy. Uh Sparrow, which sang about Anna, it was it was all on the narrative of Anna Gordy. Everything here. And then
Yeah.
it ends with falling in love again, which is like which was like him saying that he's found another love, which was his then girlfriend at the time. Um
Hmm.
and then that ended poorly. But anyway,
Oh.
um Marvin Gaye, what was it? When Anna first heard it, she she thought it was scathing, that she like disapproved of any promotion of it. But later on, she started to grow back on it because.
Hello? Nico? You there? See, I lost you. Can't hear you. Oh,
Is my thing? Is it working now?
oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. Um. What else? Ooh, shit.
Can you share your screen again?
Oh, sure. Haha. 1 second.
Alright.
Yeah?
Waiting for Nico. I hope you're liking this stream. Talking about music. Good stuff. Yep. Do. Just a moment. Hello? Hmm? I think we'll wait for a bit. Different scene.
Moshi Moshi?
Hello.
Hello, sorry about that.
Where's
Um,
go back?
okay. I guess we could go on to like, let's go with
Herbie
Thriller.
and Michael Jackson. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't need to explain anything about the biggest selling album of all time. Um,
Is it really?
yeah,
Wow.
it's number one.
Like still? Sure.
Yep. Number
That's awesome.
number two is like the Eagles, and I think number three is Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let me best selling album of all time. Yeah, Thriller's still number one. Oh no, it's
Wow.
AC/DC. Back in Black for number two.
Back in Black.
I hit my sack. I swung it hard and I took it. Yeah, Thriller, Back in Black, Meatloaf, Dark Side of the Moon. Whitney Houston, Eagles, Bee Gees, Saturday Night Fever, Rumors, Shania Twain.
Yeah.
4? Really? Number 8? I didn't know that.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see like those top selling lists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think this is definitely one of those albums where like what makes the album strong in the first place isn't the cohesiveness, but just how strong each contender is on their own. Like, Want to Be Starting Something, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT. Christ. Yeah, and then again, there's like some of the weak spots, like Lady in My Life and This Girl Is Mine. But like, I think what puts it up here is definitely like the 6 out of the 9 or something, 7 out of the 9 or so.
Favorite song on it?
Mine?
Yeah.
Probably Human Nature.
Yeah, it's a good one. I like Thriller a lot.
Thriller is good.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
The music video for it is really good.
When he eats like the popcorn.
When he eats the puppy corn, and then he like chews it, and then
Does a little smile.
and then he eats another, and
And he's like, yeah, man, yeah, I ate the popcorn.
yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah, popcorn, yeah, popcorn, yeah. Okay, anyway, Good Kid, welcome back. What Good Kid, Mad City. This is another Kendrick Lamar. This is actually like right before T-Pab. But
yeah,
it was basically like an improvement from his debut Section 80, and it was basically just him telling this is a more straight. I don't know if it's a more straightforward story, more like it's a very complicated story, I guess. It just tells about the struggles of somebody living in Compton, and it's like a heavy. It really, really shows Kendrick's wordplay and his ability to fit it in. But what the hell is that explosion? But also not like to keep it in a certain flow while also having the meaning behind it not lose.
Yeah, I gotta give this a listen. Wow,
it's very nice. I don't know what else to say other than that guy looks like Eazy-E.
Wait, can you scroll down to that first review?
I concede that both the short film concept of Good Kid, Mad City and the beats are less complex than T-Pab, but the results are also less of a sprawl and on average more successful, whereas Kendrick Lamar's previous EPs as a mixtape and then mixtape as a debut album could have been tighter. Good Kid, Mad City, his official debut album, is only 12 songs in the model of the old rock album, even though it runs 10 minutes longer than the 16-track Section 80. It's not mentioned enough is about concept albums, or how often they're not understandable without a Wikipedia summary in hand. The Who's Tommy and Quadrophenia, Pink Floyd's The Wall, Genesis' The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, which I have to give a listen to, and even less fantastical stories like The Antlers, Hospice, Prince Pose, a prince. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, quick tangent. With the wall, I feel like all you really need is like a TLDR, and then when you listen to it, you can kind of figure it out. But that's not on topic.
Yeah.
That's for another day.
That's for.
Anyway. What's your
Anyway.
next album?
Doo-doo. In the days of my youth, I had gotten burgers for only $5.99 with a side of fries and a Coke that it comes with free for us. Okay. Anyway.
No matter what I do, I always had perfect change.
Good fries, bad fries, they're all the same to me. And sometimes I get curly with a side of fries and a little free ice cream. 6 years old, I went there with my mom and dad today. We got the Happy Meal that came with a Pokemon card to play. They said that it would be a good and it would be pretty rare. But when I put it in the battle...
It turns out I got the Grow Toy. All my friends will make fun and stare.
Oh, good times, Fat. I told them I wanted the boy toy. I don't want any toy that's pink. When I came back, they got rid of the kiddie playground. It's like, really? This started everything?
My Happy Meal had no milk.
They only gave me apple juice. Why'd they change the box art for the Happy Meal? They've got creepy smiles on their face. Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Why did they do that to the Happy Meal?
I don't know. It's so creepy.
Like, it's gone, right? Like, they don't do that.
I hope so.
Yeah. Ah, man. Anyway. What is that one?
Yeah, the debut. This is probably my favorite. I think I already mentioned this last time. This is probably my favorite out of the discography.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, there is an unpolished, assertive sound to it, mostly in Robert's vocals that he had when he was like...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry?
What?
Oh, I was just gonna say it was, yeah, like his vocals that he had when he was younger.
Yeah.
What was it? And also, like, I think it was especially here where you could see where everybody sort of like comes into their own in a way, especially like Bottom, because you could hear more of like what the hell he can do in these albums and such.
Yeah.
What else? I think what keeps them was not only that they started, but also because like the way that they structured it seems so like unorthodox, like with Dazed and Confused, how it's like it goes into like a heavy rock part and then it goes into this avant-garde of the violin and then it picks up speed.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
I like
Oh, sorry.
Babe, I'm gonna leave you. I like that one as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, a huge majority of these are probably like my favorite Zeppelin in my list of probably favorite Zeppelin. Like it's Good Times, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, Dazed and Confused, Communication Breakdown is
Yeah.
definitely like top 5 or
Oh
so.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
How many more times? But yeah, but like Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. It really does feel
Yeah.
like it really does have like, you know, it feels emotional because it's like a I don't know why. I don't know why that specific song feels like a scream for help. Maybe it's like because when it goes into the hard number, it just feels like it's descending over and over.
Yeah. 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 Like Plant really had like strong vocals
Yeah.
in his time, so and you can really show that in his singing. It's like I don't know, like not many other bands or like maybe any other band is like to me as memorable with the vocals. I guess
Yeah.
if
I know
that
what you
makes
mean.
sense. Yeah.
Um it's such a shame too because like because yeah, we can hear how like as Led Zeppelin goes on, Robert's voice starts losing its edge mostly just because he didn't take good care of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's such a
Yeah.
shame.
But yeah. Uh, Eric Clapton also had like really really strong vocals too, but like I think Plant felt more smooth. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a more like they had a goal it wanted to do, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Physical graffiti.
Physical graffiti. E- okay. um
um, I like Down by the Seaside. I like the Wanton song, Black Country Woman. Uh, Custard Pie. I don't remember loving. I'm not quite sure. But what do you think?
I thought custard pie I thought it was pretty strong, but like yeah, I see where you're coming from in that it didn't really stand out in the beginning as an
Mm-hmm.
opener, but like then it goes into like The Rover, In My Time of Dying, and like I really like Trampled Underfoot because it's one of the
Yeah.
it feels like an improvement on like the crunge in the previous album, and then it took inspiration from like funk, but this time it had like this time it fit really nicely.
Yeah. And cash,
Cashmere.
cashmere, cashmere. I think it fit pretty well. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just a good album you got here.
It's very fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a runtime of like 1 hour and they could able to be yeah, wow.
Here are the internet's
Uh,
busiest
You were saying? Sorry.
I know I was trying to sound out the thing.
Oh,
Anyway,
anyway.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
2.97.
You
Ugh.
motherfuckers. You assholes. You literal fucks. Fuck you, Travis. Anyway, why would they? Is it just because it's a musical? But like, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote all the lyrics and everything. Like, his wordplay is impeccable in a lot of these. Um, My Shot, Aaron Burser, he has very clever wordplay and like, um, Oh shit, it's
Uh-huh.
been years since I saw the musical. Um, Wait for It is probably my favorite song in the musical. Guns and Ships. That has David Diggs from experimental hip hop group Clipping. Um, he actually plays a huge part in. He plays Thomas Jefferson in the musical. Uh, the cabinet battle was fun. The cabinet battle, the room where it happens, Washington on Your Side. There's
Yeah.
so much here. Why would they give it a 2? Fucking rate your music, assholes.
Right. Just just to play devil's advocate,
Yeah.
like I I'm of the opinion that if I want to listen to musical music, then I'll go to the musical. But like I don't know. And I'm also a little bit biased because my mom will play this album in like every road trip.
Oh.
So it's certainly, I think, at least like a 3.5, not 2.97. You know,
Mhm. Yeah, I know what you mean. Um,
what would you give it?
I mean, I gave
Oh,
it a 9.
oh,
So
four.
I'm going down my list of 9s for here.
Oh yeah, these are all nice. Okay.
When I was
MCR
a young boy.
3.6.
What the
Fuck you,
fuck
3.6.
you, ass Travis? Hey, Travis. Fuck you, dude.
Man, I kind of want to see a bad review.
Let's get this done.
Uh, the best progressive.
Oh, he just
Wait,
didn't have a
what?
rating on it.
Oh, maybe the bad reviews are all like mistakes.
Maybe. It's like a wall, you know? It's
Yeah,
it represents a wall. Okay.
it's a wall, and the wall is a wall, and the
It's
guy
like
has to get over the wall. You get it? Because you have to get over a wall,
and it's a
and
wall.
it is a wall, like carving. If no one got that joke, uh, we had a friend who had a carving in Pokemon, and like, did he like give it a high defense stat
No,
or?
he just leveled it up and that was it.
Yeah. Anyway, what do
Anyway,
you think of this album?
I thought it was a really good. It's also another one of those where it just kept grabbing me. I looked at the lyrics and I looked at where it was going, and it's like I as much as I did like this album, it's one of those albums where it left me feeling like shit. In that, like, I don't
Yeah.
know if even though there probably wasn't a happy ending, it just left me feeling like shit. That like they're going through so much and they probably didn't make it out.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's too short.
Yeah.
I wish. I wish it was just like 10 minutes longer. Yeah. I listened to it a lot. Last summer, I think. It was good.
Yeah, I've just been going on like
Yeah.
a spree. I'm probably going to like I'm I'm gonna think more about this. I think it was just because I felt like shit that I gave it a 9, but I'll see. Maybe I'll move it to a 10. I'll see.
Why'd you feel like shit for giving it
Oh
a
no,
9?
I didn't feel like it was just that the ending made me feel like shit just because the thing where like we don't know what happened. They probably didn't make it out that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Ready to die.
Biggie, the notorious. Let's not make that
Baby.
joke.
Yeah, no.
Biggie. He's probably, yeah, he's definitely like one of my favorite rappers, just because of his like his
Yeah,
low tone and uh his ability to freestyle and things like that.
yeah, for real.
Um, what are the? I like to give me the loot. Uh, f- Everyday struggle. I think, yeah, like, yeah, Big Papa. It was all a dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't really know what to say on this one.
That that
If you couldn't tell,
it was all a dream. Yeah.
it was all a hallucination.
It was all. I don't want to shield Biggie.
What?
It was all a dream. For shopping at Black Friday at the seams, saving money, but $7.99. Okay. Um.
Uh, save money way better. Walmart.
And if you save money, you'll live better. Walmart.
And once again, asking you to save money at Walmart.
That Bernie edit. The American people are tired of women.
And I was watching this YouTuber and she just popped up in what I recommended, and she used that clip. Anyway, ooh, Rush.
Rush. Um, I've only gotten past like signals. I'm gonna look into
Yeah.
them more, but like, God, these guys are monsters.
Mm.
Um, it's probably my favorite Rush album, and just that I love the songs back to back. Xanadu is my probably my favorite Rush song. Closer to the Heart is good. And then it goes to
Mm-hmm.
Cygnus X1,
Yeah.
which is like an insane like the Cygnus X1 pretty much is a segue into the narrative of their next album, which I'll get to later.
Whoa. Whoa. Rush predicted Elon's son's name.
That's as prog as it gets, baby. Um, but like I didn't um pre 1982 Getty's vocals were like people found parts of it like wailing. I don't know. There's a certain respect that has to be done with like because he could hit like the high E notes, and there's live footage of him singing like 2112, and there's no strain on his face whatsoever.
Wow. Well, Getty's a beast.
I
Yeah.
can't believe that like they're all beasts in their respective instrument. Um,
Yeah.
I'll go into hemispheres. Oh crap, hemispheres.
Hemispheres.
But yeah, this is yeah, man. Oh, this is metal. I didn't know that. But
Hey, look at you're on the thing.
wow, bump me up, baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Whoa, mama. Humana bazoing.
Uh,
But
anyway.
oh right. So this is like yeah, this is the segue into this is I feel like this is where they shine the strongest in terms of their instrumentation. Cygnus
Ready?
X1. Yeah, it's like a 18-minute song, and it
Mm.
just goes through the prelude of like the battle between gods and things like that. Um
Yeah.
Circumstances is a very solid track too, especially like Getty's bass part. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the trees as well. Whoopsie, I clicked that by mistake, and it's gonna bring me. Okay.
Oops. Oops, I accidentally clicked it. Oh no.
Oh no.
I guess we have to listen to it.
Aha. Like the crank game plays noise.
Oh man.
But yeah, like La Vela Strangiata is probably one of my favorite Rush tracks. It's a pure instrumentation of like um what Alex described to them in a as what he dreamed. Uh they all like really they all like they it's like they all rival each other but in a friendly way, but like that conflict really elevated everything. Um Geddy
Mm-hmm.
Lee held the solid back. Alex Lifeson what like in his guitar solo it just feels like he's hovering. Like he
Yeah.
just goes so fast. Uh
Mm.
Neil.
Nail.
Neil Peart. Ah, that we miss you, Professor. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can't believe how
Mm.
technical he could sound while also like he's one of those things where if you listen to the isolated drum track, you'll immediately know what song and who's playing, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
He's there's like a sort of eloquence with Neil Peart's drumming because like he's got the speed, but he also has like the autofocus there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely. Moving
Moving
pictures.
Pictures. I think it's their best selling, right? I think so.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say. Tom Sawyer,
Today's Tom Sawyer.
he gets
High
higher.
on you. I'm lemon like.
Um,
Skibbity bop.
sorry?
No, just skibbity bop. Nope.
Oh, you skipped. Yeah, YYZ. I think every single like a majority of the songs in here are so iconic. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
Tom Sawyer, Barchetta, the whole A side, so many people know, and the B side itself is pretty solid too, like Vital Signs.
Yeah.
It's like everybody got mixed feelings. Anthony Fantano.
It's a Anthony Fantano stream.
We're shilling Anthony Fantano. Um,
Anthony Fantano.
Anthony Fanthony.
Rate my music.
Give me a 10.
Give me a 10 or I will put my foot in your Travis Scott burger.
Like Travis Scott Burger.
Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra's in the wee small hours. Um, I always thought of Frank Sinatra as like he has very strong material in whatever he does, but like not a very
Mm-hmm.
cohesive album at first, I thought. And then I listened to like in the wee small hours. Uh and then I realized that like looking when I researched this, I realized that Frank Sinatra ever since he started always wanted to make like serious music. And so they say that like this album was actually the precursor for like concept albums and putting albums on like the 12-inch record that we all know. Um
Wow.
and yeah, it was because Sinatra wanted to make like he chose specific songs uh to leave out that melancholic feeling that's shown in the background here. And
Mm.
these are such sweet songs. The first half too, like I when back in college, I listened to this so much, just like because I'll go out and I'll walk and I'll listen to this album because like going through like Mood Indigo, Glad to Be Unhappy. Glad to Be Unhappy is such a beautiful song. Uh, Deep in a Dream. it just goes on. It's so beautiful. Especially when like since he's definitely one of those singers that when he when he feels it in the heart, he's going to absolutely channel it out.
Yeah. I haven't listened to much Sinatra.
Um,
Mm.
I mean,
Okay.
oh, sorry. I was just gonna say like, if you want to look into albums like this one, there's actually like a melancholic set of albums called the Suicide Sets.
Oh.
It was like Only the Lonely, No One Cares, and where was it? It was some yeah, Where Are You? Things like that. But that and Songs for Swingin' Lovers is very good.
Mm.
Um,
Check them
yeah.
out.
Oh wow, it's number one? Hell yeah, Igor.
Oh, wow.
Um,
So when it's like ranked number one, is that in terms of like ranked on here or like ranked
oh yeah,
for
ranked.
sales? Or...
Yeah, ranked on this website exclusively, and how high it's ranked.
Okay.
It came out on my birthday. Whoa, mama. Um,
Whoa, Nico, you have a birthday?
birth in parentheses.
Whoa. Whoa, I wish I had one.
That's why we got to go to Meverse QuickJack and ask them to draw giving birth.
No.
Yes, please. Um,
Ah.
Igor. I have Igor right behind me actually. Um,
Yeah?
yeah, it's a very
Yeah?
straightforward narrative. This it's like because Tyler was always a very what the hell is that group?
Yo. Yo.
Um, yeah, because like compared to other things in Tyler's discography, it's like it's very experimental rap, but here there are elements of rap, but it's more like a neo psychedelic soul type of thing, which is very unorthodox in terms of its mixing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like his least Tyler work yet. Because it'll pull all these different things. It sounds like a mess, but then it just everything just layers on top of each other so well. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
straightforward narrative of like of Igor. He falls in love with a man, but that man is seeing another woman, and he feels like that woman is tearing them apart. So it's just like it's going through this theme of like he falls in love, and then like he meets them for the first time, uh, and he gets a crush, and then he falls in love, and then he feels
Mm-hmm.
like whatever their run froms he ends up chasing. He feels like he can't get it and running out of time. And then New Magic
Mm-hmm.
Wand is like he's starting to go insane and like
Oh.
um it's like the choose between him or me or I'm going to threaten sort of thing. And then A Boy Is a Gun is
Damn.
like him trying to go back and forth with like I don't want you but I do want you. Stay away from me but I need you. It's like A Boy Is a Gun means that like you're going to trigger something whether it's good or bad. Puppet is
Whoa.
like
Trigger. Like a gun.
yeah.
Whoa.
It's like a gun, bro. Um
and guns have triggers.
bro.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Anyway.
Anyway, Puppet goes into like, um, I want to be with you even if I put in nothing and you control what I do. What's good is like his full, it's his full transformation into Igor where he absolutely goes mad. Gone
Mm.
Gone is like a reflection and um, thank you for, it's in a twisted way, thank you for the memories. I don't love you anymore
Mm.
is like Igor absolutely wants this to stop, and are we still friends is like, but maybe I can cling on to something, and then that loops over.
Oh, like like the wall.
Yeah,
Wall.
like the wall. It's like an Igor, but like the wall, like
Yeah, like like Igor, but it's not Igor. It's the wall,
it's
but
yeah, like
it's not. But it's not the wall actually. It's Igor. Whoa.
ooh,
Whoa. Wah.
ooh,
Wah. Wah.
um, we're back on
Alright.
Stevie. We're not going to dwell on this because I'm going to go into another rant, but fulfilling this
No,
first finale is
go on a rant.
go off.
Go on a rant. Go, go fucking off.
um, uh,
Also, doesn't Fantano look like Logic?
what do you mean define? Oh, like logic?
Well, yeah,
Oh, look like yeah.
yeah.
I love his
Well,
comment section because he's like, it'll be like he didn't say this or something like in his TPAB review. He's like, I really liked how you described your experience with the album until the part where you said you gave it a 0 because Kendrick was black. But other than that, really good review. Or he'll be like when he's reviewing Logic negatively, he's like, Anthony's so humble. He's reviewing his own work and he's giving it a low score. And then I'll go into like the non sequiturs or like Kid Cudi had a speeding bullet to heaven. It was a 0, and in his work with Kanye and Kid See Goes, he got a 10. And he was like, "Wow, Kid Cudi has the best story arc in the Fantano verse." Or
uh,
or there was one, I
anyway.
think it was in like a Bjork review, where he was like, it wasn't anything related. He was like, "Anthony, can you please fuck my wife?"
uh,
Fulfilling this first finale. This was an album. It's actually the weakest of the classic period, which is why I gave it a 9. But a 9 isn't that bad. Um, but
mhm,
this came after Stevie Wonder had a car crash, and he reflected on what he wanted to do. So this is basically like him saying goodbye to whatever he did before with like inner visions and things like that before he moved on to his magnum opus songs in the key of life. Um, It's a very
mhm,
sweet and mellow album with songs like Smile Please, which is probably one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs. Actually, a huge majority of these are Heaven is 10 zillion light years away. You Haven't Done
yeah,
Nothing. They Won't Go and I Go is like, it's a very sweet tune. This was played at Michael Jackson's funeral. Um,
mm,
Bird of Beauty is like, I don't know. It's all very like, it's all a very, things are going to be better even when you're at your lowest type of
uh-huh,
album.
yeah, that's awesome.
Stevie.
Uh,
Yeah.
I have not, I have not listened to this either.
Um, um,
Man, I gotta go through your whole profile in here and just cross them off a list.
hmm um,
Yeah,
if you're starting with Stevie Wonder, definitely start with Talking Book.
yeah,
Yeah,
mm,
it's so
yeah,
good.
cool.
I believe when okay, anyway. Oh yeah, I put the Xenoblade soundtrack in here.
Cool.
God, I love
Cool.
this soundtrack. It's one of those soundtracks where like I still have not nostalgia aside, well probably nostalgia will like put a little bit into it, but it's like it's made by the
Mm-hmm.
legendary Yoko Shimomura who she worked on like Street Fighter music and things like that. But she made Ryu's theme and Ken's theme and all the classic Street Fighter 2 themes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Xenoblade soundtrack. It's one of those things where like I hope to replicate if I ever make video game music, where like I could be anywhere and it just gives me this very sentimental, nostalgic feeling of like walking through a field or just relaxing behind a tree and just having the calm music of whatever is on the Bionis or whatever is on there. What a good
Nice.
reflection. I
Do
love.
you
Yeah.
do you see yourself like making video game music ever? Or
Probably in the future. Yeah.
cool. Or would you want to like make it for like a company's game or like someone or like your own stuff or
Maybe I'll do my own stuff later because I do have plans for a video game, but that's like gonna be expensive.
yeah, that shit takes time.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You do know. I don't. I keep forgetting. Yeah. You know firsthand, especially because you're a coder.
yeah. I am a computer science major. Ask me anything. uh, man, there's like when there's so many things you have to consider and think about when like coding anything, you know.
Yeah.
And then like when something arises that you didn't think of or you thought like could never happen, it's kind of like all on you, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
anywho,
Anyhow,
any who's and what's it's uh ooh,
this is
who's this?
this is sort of Ryo Fukui. Who's number one? I think I know who's number one. Yup.
Yup.
That's me. Um, Ryo Fukui scenery. This was like, so this guy was amazing. Like, or yeah, I guess was. No, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Yeah. He passed away in like 2016, right before his music started to be known throughout the internet.
hmm.
But like, this guy was able to get to a jazz level after only studying the piano 4 years before recording this.
Wow. Legend.
What a legend. And like, this is like a mini revival of hard bop and cool jazz and bebop and things like that.
Wow.
Um, which is why he like, in Japan, he'd take like um things that probably that was recorded through with like Miles Davis and John Coltrane, like I Want to Talk About You or Autumn Leaves. Probably the best song on here is Early Summer, because it really showcases Ryo Fukui's technicality. And there, I think you
Mm-hmm.
know what, I think I can play this actually.
You
Um,
can?
can you hear? Okay, can you hear through Discord?
I think I should.
Okay. Yeah, because like Japanese music has been going around, and that's why Ryo started to get known. But like, I just want to play a little part.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
Okay. Because like it goes into it's this very like it's this build up and just sets this tone. This was like a Japanese song. And I don't know if this was in the original one, but this part.
This sounds really like cowboy bebop.
Yeah. This part.
Wow. Holy shit. Wow.
Like Jesus Christ, that
That was only 4 years.
yeah, that was after 40 years.
Holy shit. Like, man, it's just so cool how like some people just like see it, you know, like they just not. I don't want to say like pure talent, but like how do you explain that, you know?
Yeah, I guess like maybe like heavy dedication. I mean, like not to not to
Yeah.
stereotype, but like usually in Asian countries, there's like this certain assertive drive where like if they commit to something, they'll do it. Especially, I think like especially in like Japan. Whoa. Especially in like Japan. Japan.
What? Yeah.
Like that double time thing.
Damn, 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He has a
Uh,
club owned by his wife called the Slow Boat uh
yeah.
Slow Boat Bar in Japan, which he owned, and I want to
Yeah.
go there when I visit Japan. If we ever go together, we should go there. And then I'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
did something real Fukui, and it'll be like, you're the 100th person who said that.
But wait, did you know that? Yes, we knew that.
I saw this club because like I heard Ryo Fukui's music, and then she points to a poster of him. It's like, what? It's like, yeah,
Oh,
he owned the bar.
what? I,
What?
I had so much info I wanted to share. Uh, uh,
Oh, hey, babe.
yeah,
Um,
I would go to Japan just for that.
that'd be fun. Oh yeah, we could drink and probably learn Japanese and be careful about things. Um,
Man,
anyway, that's the end of my 9 thing. Sorry for having that be like 1 hour.
oh man, it's so cool.
This is like 8, but I'll do that another time.
Oh, you listen to a lot of different music. Very cool.
Oh, thank you. I'm just like I'm trying to incorporate everything I can into when I write my own stuff. Um,
Yeah.
and like what was it? Yeah, just incorporating all these things, and I think huge influences. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I not to go on Stevie again, but yeah, it was Stevie because like
Yeah.
it was like a buildup of like through like Dip Pepe to the Beatles, which is like a Japanese guitar group from the
Mm-hmm.
point of um music is fun to I want to write acoustic music to I want to write pure instrumental music to Marvin Gaye with I want to create concepts and to Stevie Wonder where it's like I want to get all of that into one and see what
Mm-hmm.
experimentation I can do.
Yeah, man, it's insane. Uh,
Oh,
man,
Stevie. Oh.
I kind of wish I like kept doing music stuff in elementary school.
Uh,
Yeah.
um I mean you could still pick it up. I mean, I guess it would be harder because we're old fucks, but
Mm. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like picking up a like learning something new can kind of be like a hobby too.
Mhm.
Like, right now I'm teaching myself sign language.
Oh, sweet.
It's like a little side thing. So maybe the next could be music.
Mhm.
Who knows?
That'd be fun to do music, yeah.
Yeah, man. Anywho,
Anywho,
songs in the campfire.
let's talk about this one. You see. Oh, there's some
Yeah.
excuse me. There's some stories where like because Stevie was blind, he didn't know what time it was. So like say they'll record like I wish at like 3 a.m. He's like nothing can stop my groove and it's like 3 a.m. Or he'll call in his bassist to put a part in at like 2 in the morning before he's about to go to bed. He's like, "Hey, I need you in the studio." And then
It's like the Cam Crumps joke. You remember?
which one?
Like, hey then, it's Aaron.
I need you inside my asshole right now.
Man. Hey Nico, it's Jack. Listen, I just really need you to talk about songs in the campfire.
Bust through the door.
Beans.
Um,
Man.
Stevie, be my
Yeah.
Uber driver, Stevie.
Alright. Oh man. Good shit.
That was fun. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. We can do anything. We could play something? I don't know.
Maybe do you have a...
Hmm?